This episode is brought to you by 365 Connect, the world's most advanced automated marketing and leasing platform built to keep your communities running 24/7, totally hands-free. Be sure to check out UnitRev, their AI-powered platform that creates and posts real-time content across search and social using live property data. It's redefining how communities attract and convert renters. It's a total game changer. I've seen it in action, and it's impressive. Visit 365connect.com today and tell them Mike sent you for a 30-day free trial. Welcome to another episode of the Multifamily Collective. Let's talk about maintenance, and let's do it in the way of a multifamily operations tip of the day titled Maintenance is Management. And this is the March 4th entry. And just as a quick reminder, we are taking all of these entries, we're producing them over on the Multifamily Collective as entries, blog entries, basically, articles that you can refer to on an ongoing basis. But at the end of this year, this calendar year, we're going to turn this into a book. I can't decide if it's going to be hardcover or softcover book, but we're going to turn it into a book. We're going to put it out for purchase. So sometime in the spring of 2027, you'll be able to purchase this book and keep it on your desk as reference for tips of the day, be it inspiration, motivation, just strategy, etc. All kinds of themes that'll run through this book. But today's entry reads like this: preventive maintenance is or are technical tasks or tasks. More importantly, it is a leadership choice. It requires patience, planning, and discipline to invest today to avoid problems tomorrow. It takes guts and a relentless ability to say no. That's a big deal right there. No to other people's urgencies. Many times people show up in your life, they have all kinds of urgencies that are their urgencies, and you do have the option at times to say no, depending on where that person holds themselves in their hierarchy as it relates to you. Okay, goes on. When preventive work is postponed, teams spend time reacting and less time improving. Equipment failures multiply, residents lose confidence, costs rise. Anyone who's been around property management for any length of time can attest to this. I'm sure you can all relate to it, the people that listen to this podcast or view it. Leaders who protect preventive maintenance schedules signal that stability matters more than short-term convenience. Over time, this discipline reduces emergencies, lowers expenses, and builds trust across the community. The big tip here today is be relentless about protecting this time. Isn't it fascinating? I imagine that many of you out there in the multifamily operations space, especially those that you work on site, you have set your preventive maintenance and schedule. You've ordered lunch. You've ordered drinks and snacks for everybody to enjoy throughout the course of the day as you're doing your preventive maintenance work. I'm thinking this unit by unit inspection that you do on an annual basis or a quarterly basis, whatever your cadence is, you do this work or you set it up to be done. And then inevitably, something comes up and your instinct is to cancel the preventive maintenance and focus on this other thing that may or may not be an emergency. We talked about yesterday, fire, flood, or blood. Those are the three emergencies that you could stop your operation to address. But other than that, the answer is no. Stick to the schedule. You get through all the preventive maintenance work and all the work that comes as a result of doing that. Inevitably, your operation is much more smooth in nature. Now, if you think to yourself, it's impossible for me to get my preventive maintenance schedule up where we're going into units 3 or 4 times a year, I will tell you, there was a 700, almost 800 unit property in Tacoma, Washington. There's another one in Federal Way, Washington. I happened to be the general manager there at the time. And their name escapes me. The person that worked on the big property in Tacoma, Washington. Anyway, long story short, great maintenance supervisors did preventive maintenance on those properties at least 2 times a year, where they got into all 700 plus unit almost 800 unit plus apartments and did the preventive maintenance work. So it can be done is the point. It can be done. Everything else has to be put on hold, and that's okay. People might scream, people might be upset, but if you're very good at customer service, you can get those people to stand down for a day while you get your preventive maintenance done. If they understand the why behind the what, they'll be okay with it, and then you get back to business the following day. But that preventive maintenance work just really prevents a lot of other work that could present itself down the road. So anyway, tip: protect your time. Take care. Talk to you again soon.